I think that people need to start seeing what they're doing. It sounds kind of ridiculous, but to see and to actually look at what you're creating is the most important part. And then try to experiment. Try to experiment using strobe, controlling the light, silking off harsh light, reflecting backlight in as a fill. I think trying to supplement what's there and making it better is always a good thing. Either with strobe, you can shoot a strobe through a diffusion panel, or reflecting sunlight into a spot, and move things around and actually see what it does, to see how it affects the shot.
We are in downtown LA and we're doing a guerrilla style, and we don't have a studio, we're just in the middle of the street.
No fancy motorhome, huh?
No, none of
There's
that.
no picnic here today.
It's cool. Hey, you don't want to be on the beach all the time, right?
Yeah, that's true.
It's not all about the beach. I like the bridges and stuff down. In a few minutes I'm going to walk and just scout some of the bridges and stuff down here.
We're just going to keep her kind of prepped for the wet, sleek look, have a very futuristic feel with the clothing, and I'm just getting her hair like this, and then we're going to pull it down even tighter after she gets makeup. So basically,
what's the clothes for today?
The clothes with a lot of shimmery, a lot of texture, dresses, shiny pants, very futuristic.
Just getting the computer going so I can see the images as we shoot them. I want to back up the cards to the laptop also. So I'm just trying to get it looking good, getting power to it, making sure it'll last to transfer files and all that. I've also tapped into someone else's and I'm reading my email. So all the important stuff I have to do. Oh, good. He's taking care of my light for me. Yeah. We should get the sun swatter in here, so then I look good. I came back from New York late last night. I got in about 1 o'clock in the morning because I was shooting yesterday a record cover for one of the guys from American Idol. That was a lot of fun. And then I go back next week to do a magazine cover, and I go back to New York the week after to do something for DirecTV. We have a tiny studio there that we shoot at if we're doing a single person, but yeah, I'm on the road a lot. I do about 120,000 miles a year on the road.
How well does the Sunbounce equipment travel with you, and how do your assistants like it?
It travels really, really well. I keep it living, for the most part, I keep it living in my truck all the time so that I have it with me. And then when I'm on the road, it packs up very, very tiny, and the nice thing is it's so versatile. I can use one frame and have a silk on that frame, a reflector on that frame, a black on that frame if I wanted to, and I have everything I would need. I started as a kid playing in the darkroom and getting an interest in photography from there, and then I went to school and studied some art photography. I went to college and studied photojournalism and was a photojournalist for 14 years. And then I decided I hated it, and I wanted to do more creative work and be a portrait photographer and do some fashion work, and that's how I'm here. I mean, I love the dramatic arches, I love the location. When you're putting this beautiful model into an industrial location, I like the feel of it. Let one side fall dark. What I've done is a classic lighting setup before for being on the beach and being outdoors. I'm going to light with a strip light, then I'll use a reflector and cut a nice slash across her body on the other side. This environment is so contrasty, and there's so much going on in the environment. What I'm trying to do is I'm lighting the model from just one side and not filling her in, letting her skin go dark. But then I'm using the silver reflector to give me an edge on this opposite side so that it goes dramatically dark here, but then I've got this nice edge that separates her from the background. And to keep the harsh sunlight, I'm using a sun swatter overhead so that I don't have harsh shadows and harsh light, and then I can put the strobe exactly where I want to put the strobe. Realize also we're way overpowering the sunlight. We're at 250 at f16 or 16.5, and that gives enough light to still give a nice, what looks like one stop over the strobe kind of rim. I always like people to start to really think about what they're putting in their shots, what both the content is and how it looks, and to start thinking about wardrobe, what people are wearing, their hair and makeup, things like that. And then also, you know, maybe they buy a light, maybe they experiment with a light or a reflector, and they try getting the type of quality and look that pleases them. That, just like that, wherever you're looking, looks good. That's great.
What about the lighting and the control of the lighting? How important is it to you as a photographer?
That's what makes or breaks the shot for me. I mean, you noticed the difference when we were shooting from having the main light here and then just raising it up and shooting it down a little bit more. It makes a tremendous amount of difference. If I didn't have the sun swatter, I'd also see like harsh shadows in her eyes. All the elements come together. If you didn't have the reflector and the rim, she wouldn't separate. You'd have one side would be very hot, and you'd have no balance on the other side. She wouldn't separate from the background. So all those little details come together to really help a shot. Got her hair camera right all the way out, the last little bit, camera right. There we go, right there, that's it. Rough it up, fuck it up. Let it be wild, fuck it up. There you go, that's it. Like Enzo would say.
Like Enzo.
I want the just look. In bed, it's all messed up.
There's also another Italian Enzo.
That's it, that's it, that's it, that's it, that's it.
That's good.
Come on out. That's it. Love it.